Do you think this film will turn out well?
I'm hoping it turns out well, because if it is, it's the only first and last film we'll ever make. You know, you've got a crap old camera and a microphone that's sitting here that comes out the pound shop, I think. Do you know when you're going to press your button to start, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you wink?
Oh, I wink.
Do you wink? Yeah.
Right.
What you what you winking for?
Okay, well, let's start then. So, good morning, Grandad.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Quite well today, David.
Yeah. As you know, we start every podcast episode with small talk. So, talking about the weather, how you're doing, maybe what you had for breakfast.
Yeah.
So, Grandad, what did you have for breakfast today?
I had 2 eggs, two mushrooms on toast,
Sounds very nice.
and a lovely cup of latte coffee.
Very nice. And I heard that you like mushrooms.
Yes, I do.
You're a big fan of mushrooms, aren't you?
Well, I went to Japan, and the old ladies that go fishing, they eat big mushrooms, lovely big mushrooms.
What, like what? King oyster mushrooms, are
Yes, they are. And they're absolutely lovely.
they? Yeah. I think my love for mushrooms, Grandad, is actually thanks to you. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably are.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So do you cook a lot, Grandad?
I cook quite a lot, yeah. It's the quickest way to get rid of your garlic.
What do you usually cook for you and Nana?
I don't normally cook for Nana. She cooks for me. And I cook probably on a Saturday if it's a Chinese. But mostly it's continental or oriental. And we enjoy it very much.
So you're the typical house husband then, are you, Grandad?
No, not really. No, not really. I'm not. No, I just like cooking. I used to be a chef in the army. One always has to clean up as one goes along.
What do you like about cooking?
Cooking. Well, the obvious question is asked by everybody, and the obvious answer is eating the damn thing.
You may know from my other videos that I walk around wearing a hat, and that's also because of my granddad. You are known to wear a hat.
Yeah,
Quite a lot, really, aren't you?
Mr. Peter.
A Panama.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning, Grandad. When were you born?
I was born in 1931
Yeah,
in East Barnet in Hertfordshire.
East Barnet.
And yes,
Okay, interesting. And what did your parents do? You know, for a living. What did your father do?
my
Bert,
father
right?
Bert was a builder for building houses, and
Oh, right.
he
I heard he also worked for Ealing Studios.
he worked. He was quite a clever bloke. He whatever they wanted to have for the costs, he would find it. If they said we need a nice piece of furniture or something like that, it would be there tomorrow morning.
Really?
And
That's so cool.
I used to think to myself, did you really find that yesterday, or did we find it the day before and you brought it in today? It was quite a day, and it was quite a fella. He was my dad.
And what's the success of my marriage is sharing. Only one thing it has to be is the same as my motto is try not to cheat and be true to yourself. If you can be true to yourself, you'll be true to other people as well. And that stands you in stead for quite some time. Because you know what a rotten world we live in today. So your answer is sharing.
But you also have a laugh as well, don't you? You laugh about. You have fun.
We also lark. We always mess around. We always enjoy ourselves. I have to wash my hands. Oh, they're so greasy.
You rotten dogs. You let me up now.
I'm dry, you see. We have sufficient funds to do what we like. I think one of the biggest things is you have to have money. Money you can enjoy money, and you can be very miserable without money. So, yes. That's gone wrong, Dave.
Why? I heard that you were also, because I feel quite close to you, Grandad. And you were also very close to your granddad, weren't
Yes,
you?
I was.
You talk about him a fair amount. What was your granddad like?
Well, my granddad lived in Berwick and Edmonds in Suffolk,
Very nice.
and I never really saw him, but on the children's holidays, I used to be put on a bus to go to Berwick and Edmonds to my granddad's, and I would spend my time with him. And my mum, or Winnie was my aunt, put me on a bus, and it went to 2 stops, I suppose, where people had, lemonade drinks or something. And would you like to go to the toilet, young man? No, thank you. And then we go again, away we go. And then we got to Berwick and Edmonds, and who was waiting for the bus was my granddad.
Ah, waiting for you.
Freddie was waiting for me.
Wait, was that your granddad's name?
My granddad's name was Freddie. And
Frederick.
Frederick, yes. And he took me home. We had to walk home, and we weren't far away. And the house was made of stone, lovely, gorgeous stone, and it was called Tafen Terrace, and that's where we lived, 7 Tafen Terrace.
It's not there now, I checked.
That's not there now, unfortunately. I wish it was.
It's a block of flats.
Now you would be looking at, a block of flats, and you would look at a kind of money of 1.5 million, I should say. It was absolutely fantastic.
So, Grandad, I would like to move on to talk about maybe food and travelling.
Yeah.
What's your favourite type of food?
Thai.
Thai food, yeah. There's a restaurant not too far from here called Zap, I believe. And you're quite the regular over there. Everybody knows my granddad Peter, because that's your first name.
Yeah.
And some of them call you Mr. Peter.
Oh, Mr. Peter.
Yeah, so why is Thai food your favourite type of food? It's very interesting. And unusual, really, for people, of your age in Britain.
Yes.
Yeah.
I suppose in a sense that in my younger days, my uncle, who was Bob, who was in the army and he came out, he run a fish shop.
Oh.
And
yeah.
when at night time the fish were kept in a cupboard for the night, you kept our fish, and we kept the fish, and that was our way of getting money, because we took the fish across the road to the bakeries, and I swap you, you swap me. We have our food in that sense of having fish, more fish than anything.
So if there was anything left over, he would bring it back, wouldn't he?
We would bring it back.
And you, so what kind of fish would he bring back? Like salmon, cod, haddock, what?
Mostly it was just pure cod.
Cod.
Cod as chunks of cod. And there were things that we had that other people could not even think of, like we had prawns. A bag of prawns
Wow.
was expensive in our shop, but when you went to the bakery shop and we'd shop, we'd swap some prawns
So clever.
for some bread.
Feels like a bartering kind of thing.
Oh, it was a bartering thing. And the thing about it was that half of it was really made of, you had a place where you walked across the road to the bakery to get your fish. And there was another place there that had vegetables. And you took vegetables home, and your meal at night time was complete of food from an allotment or something like that. And we had a wonderful meal. And my Aunt Winnie, she used to say, if you're a good boy tonight, we'll give you something to eat. And our meal was of repute.
Like a feast.
Yeah.
So, Grandad, am I right in saying that, seafood for you kind of reminds you of your childhood?
Oh, immensely, yes.
Because you love seafood, and that's also rubbed off on me.
Yeah.
Because even when I was young, you would always be having prawns. Even Nana would have crab's legs.
Oh, crab's legs.
Winkles and cockles.
Yes, we would have winkles now and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they were so expensive now.
True. I know. But so when you eat Thai food, you usually have seafood, don't you?
Yes, I do.
So you like the flavour and the seafood.
You have excuse me. We would have sweet corn soup. And
is that like a Chinese style sweet corn soup?
Yes, it's a sweet corn soup. And in the soup, you had the whole of the seafood.
Oh.
And you, as you say, in this shop, you're paying money. And you had an amount of seafood that squid, prawns, salmon, and the lady who was...
You're making me hungry, Grandad.
Yeah.
You're making my stomach rumble.
Let's go now.
Get some seafood.
Yeah.
We couldn't we? I might just do that. What do you say to dressed crab?
Sorry?
Dressed crab.
Dressed crab.
Would you like some on toast?
Well, yes, I suppose you could in the sense of that, but I'd rather, if you're going to go...
You want fresh seafood?
Fresh seafood. I'd make it into a salad, and the salad would be, yes, there would be squid, prawns, and you'd have a salmon, which would cost you a few more bob than you would yesterday when it wasn't. But
Salmon's expensive now, isn't it?
it's
Grandad, you briefly mentioned sweet corn soup, and people at home don't know that you've travelled to so many places. Where have you travelled? I know you've been to China.
yes, I've been to China. Two sides to this story. One was as a prisoner of war, and the other one as a holiday.
Right.
Well, at different times.
I think maybe we should say, so you were a prisoner of war during the Korean War from 1950 to 1953. But you also, for example, met Wong.
I did. Wong.
I'd love to show the photo to you now. Can you explain who he is or who he
Yes,
was
you
to
could.
you?
Yeah.
Going back to Wong, did he save your life in a sense?
He did, because when we were in what I say, the pigsty, it wasn't a pigsty really, I suppose, but this young Chinese soldier, he went back to where the soldiers were mustered from, and he told his boss that there's a bloke down there. He said he's got a bad ankle and all that. I think you need to see him. So the next morning, I went to see this chap. Well, I thought it was a chap because he was in a suit, and they said he's got a bad ankle, and they looked at my ankle, and he had a syringe. The syringe was a 6-inch needle, and I said, I'm awfully sorry, I said, but I'm English, I can't use that. And they said, oh yes you will, and he used a 6-inch needle.
He gave you penicillin, didn't he?
Yeah, he had the first person I wore with penicillin. And after 6 weeks, we became kind of friends. He still couldn't speak a very, very lot of English. And as I spoke, I used to follow what he was saying and doing this and that. And he used to be he said he was a doctor. I found out later on that he was a vet.
Right.
And what we used to do was, as we were friends, at night time we used to be on board, if you like, and anybody that was even Americans, we would look after them and do something for their legs and something for them. But they were just ordinary soldiers, the same as we were, but we went and fetched them and brought them into the camp, and we became friends.
That's so lovely. And you visited him quite a lot in the later years, and even his family came over here, and I met some of his family members.
You did
when
indeed.
I was a young boy, and it was very interesting.
Yes.
And do you know what, Grandad? I didn't think about this. Some people in Korea say to me, how are you so good with chopsticks? And I said, oh, my granddad taught me when I was very young.
Yeah.
And I just thought that was very normal. Many people praised me on how good I am at holding my chopsticks,
True. Yes, a lot of people
all
don't.
Thanks to you, that.
Yes, it's funny that you should say that, because if you go to that now at night time,
They don't, yeah.
you can, the chopsticks are on the table instead of knives and forks.
However, in Thailand, they usually eat with a spoon and a fork.
That's all I ate.
Yeah.
And I do now, as I did last night, because David came and gave us a meal, and it was.
I'm David, by the way.
Yes, you are David, by the way. But yes.
So let's move on a little bit. let's talk about all the jobs you've done in your life, Grandad, because I know you were a landscape gardener for some time. You worked for the electricity board.
Yep.
You dabbled in some photography.
Yes, and I had a little job.
Growing up, my granddad you were always traveling. And I just wanted to know what attracted you to traveling. You know, you've been to so many countries and you've stayed there for prolonged periods, right? You might stay in Thailand for 3 months,
Yes,
Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, you know. So my real question is though,
Yeah,
what do you like about traveling?
traveling. I think traveling is that you have a passport, you have the money, and you can do anything you want.
No.
So tonight, overall, the food was absolutely faultless. It was delicious. It was beautiful. Stuff that I wouldn't probably normally order in a restaurant. I tried and ate and loved. And so tonight, I'm giving
gonna give
it
him a 9.
score of 9 for David. Good job.
I really felt like I was at a fine dining restaurant.
You daren't give him nothing but a 9.
Entertainment in his culinary skills, so I have to give him this score of 10.
A second perfect 10 from Jane and as many nights helps Rocket David into first place with 37 points.
So do you think you could go on Come Dine With Me, do you think, Grandad?
I would come dine with me every time.
Why?
I just give him crap food.
Making me laugh. So you have quite a southern accent, don't you?
I do indeed.
But you have what would you say, a London accent?
A Cockney accent.
A Cockney.
Yeah.
Do you use Cockney words? For example, tea leaf. What does tea leaf mean?
Sorry?
Tea leaf. Like he's a tea leaf.
Oh. No, I think it's one
Can
of
you
the...
teach people what does tea leaf mean?
Yeah. Sorry, say it again.
Tea leaf.
A tea leaf.
He's a tea leaf.
Yeah, but he's a thief.
Yeah, it means he's a thief.
He's stealing things.
So even now you still use some Cockney words.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, interesting that. Even though you've lived a long time in Leicester,
Yeah.
and now in Sheffield, but you have retained your accent. You've kept your accent.
It's strange because if you have an accent, you can change it, because if you go into Sri Lanka or somewhere, they're like, you use the accent, and the accent would be, yes, a Cockney accent. And they say,
But I wouldn't say you have a Cockney accent. Yours is slightly, a little bit, I don't want to use the word posher, but it's slightly more
yes,
standard Southern.
that's right. And even today, with having a taxi firm, I have an accent that they say, oh, hello, Mr. Peter. And that was my taxi firm.
That's when you order an Uber,
Yeah, on Uber.
and they all know you.
Oh, they all know me, yes. And that's how today, unfortunately, I fell over the other day. And
That's one thing that keeps happening with you, isn't it?
it is,
And
unfortunately.
you were in hospital for quite some time,
Yes.
and you've recently come back out.
Yes.
Grandad, can we briefly talk about technology? Because as you know, Nana, Frida, doesn't like technology.
No.
Growing up, every time you came to 113, my parents' house, we call it 113, don't we?
Yeah.
I remember you having like a computer magazine, PC World,
Yeah.
and you would always be reading about technology, computers, new and interesting software. You
Yeah.
know, you would create menus for clubs you went to,
Yes.
and so. And like, you know, you like to have an iPad and I think you have very much embraced technology.
I have, yes.
You have a smartphone, for example.
Yeah, I have a smartphone.
You like to stream
Everybody
Netflix.
should have a smartphone.
Oh, you think?
I think so, yes. You can use your life a little bit better if you have a smartphone or something like that.
I think people think it's very impressive that you, cannot just order an Uber on your phone.
Yeah.
And then they say, who's this?
Mr. Peter.
Yeah. But so how come you were so open to technology? Were you just interested in it when you were younger?
Just interested in it, yes.
And even you had a radio show, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
But you've always liked technology.
Yes, I have.
That's very interesting.
That's probably something only Kyoko can say.
Now, we have a motto. Now you tell him our motto.
No, you tell him. You're always fond of telling folks. You tell him.
You tell him.
No.
Tell him the motto.
No. No, I'm going to. Ain't going to.
I don't want to do that.
No. And I ain't laughing neither, because I don't think it's funny. Choke, you silly bugger, if you're going to. Oh dear. Are you choked yet? Oh, God. I wish I were rich instead of beautiful. No, you tell her.
I can't because I've got a thing in my throat.
You will have if I hit you.
Oh, dear.
Don't cheat. Be true to yourself and don't cheat.
Is that your motto then?
Not his, not mine.
It is hers as well.
What do you mean by don't? Can you explain the motto?
Be true to yourself. If you're true to yourself,
You don't tell lies and
you should be okay with other people. But if you say that I have a license to do whatever I like, that's certainly democracy. But if you cheat yourself, then you will eventually cheat other people. So if you don't cheat and be true to yourself, you should have a good life. And we try to keep to that. It seems to work. Yeah, I'm waiting to see the excellent cutting and editing of this film later on today. Goodbye. What a load of crap, Dave. I hope this comes out all right.